what time it is. The long drive home, and it is the girls trip edition. As you can see, I'm on the video. Hey. You've seen the film, so you never know what can happen. Yeah, but don't worry, we won't be too wild. And we've got some giveaways on this one as well, by Muse Me. So if you want a chance to win some giveaways, please comment in the bottom and say Muse Me, and you will have a chance to win some prizes. But we're going to introduce these beautiful ladies. As you know, I'm D-Lush, and that's at D-Lush Music on Instagram.
Hi guys, Missy Brown Skin on Instagram. Shows you to be lit today.
Brown Skin ting, yes.
My name's Nisi_V on all social medias.
And I'm Leofia, just simple as that.
Yeah, so as you can see, we're just driving about on our way home, and the topic today, so let's pull up here, girls. Let's get pull up here. So our topic today anyway is going to be how powerful social media has come. As you know, everybody is on social media. I mean, literally everybody's on it. So we just wanted to, you know, open up the floor and see what people think, why social media has become so powerful. So what do you think, girls?
Well, social media is powerful. I think like Kevin Hart got caught cheating, didn't he, a couple months ago?
On there?
Yeah, do you remember like he had the video of the girl? It was on like Shade Room, had the video of the girl jumping into the back seat or something. Yeah. And like last night he admitted that he cheated because the girl was trying to like get some money from him, trying to you know,
yeah, but I
threatening for money. So it's powerful. You can get caught cheating real quick.
It is, but how silly are you?
You feel me? Like, but you know the funny thing, if you're in the limelight, yeah, even if I see your boyfriend on the road, it just takes a little picture.
Exactly.
Let me know.
If I see my friend's man, if I see my friend's man, the first thing I'm gonna do is I'll call her. If she don't answer, I'll text her. Like, you know, I see your bae, innit?
But you know, back in the day, people wouldn't believe you, yeah? But now you've got evidence. I can go Instagram
take
live,
a picture.
See your man live.
So you feel like social media has been used now to like do undercover stuff.
Yeah.
It's ruining relationships.
I see it as an aid.
It's helping.
Yeah, it's an aid. Yeah, so catch 22. Like,
so
it might
like cheaters.
Exactly.
For your own self.
Yeah.
So you don't have to go on the show.
Yeah.
Guys, just
no Joey Greco. Just like
none of that. Yeah. So I feel like a lot of people run their lives by social media, and I think like, come on now, like if you're looking at someone else's relationship and going, oh, that's my relationship goals, I want to be just like them, but don't you know that you know what you put up not always real.
Do you know what? Like, I need to jump on this quickly because a couple weeks ago, add up my Snapchat, Missy Brown Skin, I love her rant, and a selfie. But this is my thing, yeah. People look at other people's relationships and scream goals. To be honest, yeah, all that glitters is not gold, and most of the time, people aren't really gonna show you their personal business. Remember, it's your account, so whatever you post is what you've chosen to show people. There's a million other things. Like, I won't post when I'm sitting on the toilet. I won't post my bank balance, but I may post me and my ex-bae doing a vacation, or I might post like me and my girls going out, but I'm not gonna post when my wig's off and my cane rows are just looking dead up, or like, you know, some girls might not post when they haven't got makeup on. So it's very silly to look at someone's relationship from social media and be like, oh yeah, goals. You don't know what they're going through behind closed doors. Her man could be beating her up. Her man could be cheating. She ain't gonna post that.
But do you think that's to do with the expectations that everybody wants to just have this kind of life that everyone thinks?
Yeah, because people are looking at celebrities and thinking, yeah, I want to be like Gucci Mane and my girl. I want to be like
on their face like that.
But the ring though.
But it is true. Like you got this kind of like, oh, eyebrows are free. This squiggly thing doesn't mean because I see it on Instagram I'm gonna go get some squiggly eyebrows.
But you'd be surprised how many people see on Instagram and think, yeah, that's me. Hold
that's
that.
true.
Yeah. No one in this car has squiggly eyebrows, by the way. Thank God, boy. Not jumping on that.
Exactly.
Like real life people are the celebrities these days. You know what I mean? Like, we go by what the average girl's doing these days. We don't need Beyonce to tell us what we're doing. If like Jenny's down the road and she's popping, people follow her. I want to see what she's doing, what she's wearing. It's very easy for people to become celebrities. Like I give you an example because I vlog, check me out on YouTube, Leofia. The other day I done a random video about Tara and Nikita. Now when I talk about my normal videos, I get like 200 views. Yeah. I talk about Tara and Nikki's breakup, which I know nothing about. Yeah.
I saw that.
I get 30,000 views.
Wow.
So it shows you people are just in people's business. They don't care if you're famous or not. They just want to know. They want to know more about people. That's why reality TV.
Why do you think people want to know more about people? That's my thing. It's like why?
Real life.
Why you bored of your own life?
Do you know, like she said, people are inner. Everyone likes mix up. Everyone likes drama. And to be honest, mix up and drama is real life. That's what happens. In every that's fake. Yeah,
I guess so. Reality.
You see what happens in everyday life, people don't like to think that bad things can happen in relationships. So everything on social media is beautiful. Like everything on social media is perfect. So the way I see it, no one thinks about, oh, do you know what? This might cause an argument with my man today. So let me not. Do you know what I mean? Everything is so lovely, and everyone keeps it 100 on social media. So no one actually thinks that bad things can happen.
But would you be interested?
Ladies, I just want to touch on. We got a comment called "All These Ladies Looking on Point." Remember, it's Instagram. It might not be real. Remember, it's this filter.
Menelin popping.
Thank you.
Menelin popping.
But it's showing you that even us, we're using social media now to do this live, to talk, and do you know what? In the positives, it reaches people. And you can actually say what you want to say, and the more real you are now, because before, you remember, it was like freedom of speech or whatever, but now you can actually just say what you want to say, and people are like, you
can reach thousands.
You can get arrested for that too. You can get arrested. Like, you know, back in the day, I'm not gonna lie, if you watched Towie, back in the day, and I'll blatantly go on Twitter and be like, Lucy Meck, you're a hoe, or a message her. But that's trolling now. You can get
there's levels. Like, I feel like you can, freedom of speech is not always free. Because at the end of the day, within certain realms and rules and regulations, it is free. But obviously you should be mindful of what you're saying. Like, I don't believe in trolling. I've been trolled and it's not nice. I get trolled, like girls will troll me because they look at me.
I was a real life troll.
Like, girls will troll me.
I found your troll.
Oh, is it? Girls will troll me and they don't even know me. They will troll me for things like, oh, because I'm pretty, or I think I'm too nice, or they know who my baby daddy is.
How do you get that perception of somebody from a social media? How would you look at it if you thought you looked at someone's page? Would you be like, oh, she thinks she's too nice?
I would never look at a girl's page. More time, you see, if you go on my explore page, if someone wants to pre the likes that I do on Insta, more time I like girls' pictures. I like to, I'm a little bit of a feminist. I like to appreciate the woman body and figure. I'm not a lesbian, not that there's anything wrong with lesbians, but when I see a pretty girl, I will be like, do you know what? Double tap on that. That's me. I'm like, yeah, she looks hot. Like, I will show appreciation. A lot of girls will go on a girl's Instagram page or whatever, or post and be like, oh, she thinks she's nice, or she's a hoe. I bet she's a hoe because
girls
blah,
in
blah,
general.
blah.
That's not just social media. Girls hate,
but it makes it easier for girls like that to reach you, because before social media, no girl could come in my face and tell me about she thinks I'm a hoe or whatever, because they know what time it is.
They're still hiding behind the screen.
Yeah, you're hiding behind the screen, exactly. So
they're amplified internet gangs.
Exactly.
You know what? I think that Instagram, we don't empower women. That's the problem. Like,
we don't.
Everything on social media is putting a lot, alright, not just women, but we're women. So let's just talk about women for now.
Yeah, it is girls'
Everything on social media is putting women down. Like the fact that we feel the need to do up gym 7 days a week to have that perfect body that this girl got from surgery.
That's true.
That our lace frontals have to be fleeked up with the baby hairs because social media shows us that, you know what, this is how it has to be, and that's the problem.
So
it's hard to differentiate
pressure.
I'm just gonna touch on this comment here. Like, some people, so if you've just joined, the topic is how social media has become so powerful. Like, so it's just basically taking over the world, taking over our lives as we know, and that is what the topic is. And like I said, there's a giveaway, so if you put Muse me in the comments, then you'll have a chance to win some free stuff. So the topic is about social media, how it's so powerful, for those who have just joined in. He's like, oh.
He's like, Mickey whispers, big up yourself.
Big up, Mickey. So back to where we were saying about the power of social media.
It's just,
we do mention Instagram a lot, but there is a lot more social medias out there that people use.
But what's
influential anymore? I think it's mainly like IG and Twitter.
Yeah.
No,
Snapchat's not really.
I think IG and Snapchat. I'd say.
Twitter fell off for me. I didn't really. Twitter died.
You don't know who's following somebody else's really. When you're on Instagram, I can see everyone's comments. I can see like, oh, you know, people saying not good things or people saying really good things, whatever. On Snapchat, I can't see that on someone else's.
Yeah, that's true. They'll soon do that. Watch.
Yeah, so you just expose other people. I'm not into the exposing thing. Yeah, so.
Do you know what? Back to, are you reading a comment?
Yes. So where is Rafa said they think he is a he actually thinks they use it so people can show off.
Yeah.
Well, you're not gonna say I've got 10p in my bank account and I'm feeling depressed today. No one wants to click like on that.
Yeah, well,
so you're gonna say I'm living my best life. I think it's you show your best life. You don't show your sad life. No one wants to see your bad days.
But when people do, there are some people on social media that are trying to be like to promote the natural them and do show the bad parts of them, but then they don't get the recognition or the likes for it, and I think that's really sad.
But then how can you click a like on something that's sad?
No, I don't mean something like oh, someone died today. You wouldn't click like on that. There needs to be an unlike button as well. It's 2017.
No, people do click like on that, you know. When you have RIP posts,
if you're expressing yourself in your natural state, why can people not appreciate that?
I don't think that's true. I think there's a lot of things that does happen. I think a lot of times you do have positive things that happen, and they go viral. So it does happen. Girls have their natural hair out, and it was like, natural black sister of her hair out. I feel
black girl
like there's no judgment. Do you get what I mean? Like whether you want to be natural, you want to be thing. That's what it is. We need to let people be them, and not try to put them in boxes. Because sometimes trying to be all black and natural, it's hard to fit in that too. Do you know what I mean? You can't win.
The point is that what people really want to see, and that's the point of social media these days. I find the faker the better, the more followers, when you're showing this kind of life that people feel like they want to live. When you're still trying to come with the realness of you look, they're like, oh god, like, you know, they may not want to see all of that. The more popular is actually more like,
I saw something the other day,
not as real,
and it said and it was an interview I think with an artist, and they were basically asking, and he was basically saying, do you know what, I feel like people should remove the likes. You shouldn't be able to see how many likes people get or views on videos, and it should only be left down to the person whose account it is. So if they want to see it, that's fine, but your followers or other people shouldn't be able to see it. Now in a way I agree with that, but then sometimes that kind of defeats the whole point of it. Do you get what I mean? So it's nice.
If you're trying to monetize it, you can't make money if no one knows how influential you are. So
and back to what you said before about natural and people stuff. Like the other day, I went on holiday last week. I got back and I posted a bikini pic. Now it's not distasteful or nothing. It's like 2 angles. I don't do gym. I work out at home, and for the life of me, for the last 6 weeks, I haven't worked out consistently. And the fact that people liked it, and I could see how many people were like appreciative of my natural body, no gym, no surgery. I was like, post 2 kids. I was happy. I was like,
But the thing is about it is,
upliftment.
When we do those things, we do get surprised, and that's the problem. Why are we surprised that
and the reason why? And do you want me to answer?
I
was surprised.
It's got nothing to do with social.
But no, it does. I was surprised because I am not your typical, or to me, I'm not your typical post up, pin up, Insta model type of chick. My body is not perfect. I don't have a lot of stretch marks, but the little ones I do have is around my little belly button. And that's because I was fast. But at the end of the day, I was surprised because in comparison to them girls that we see on the Explore page, I don't feel like I look anything close to them.
But then don't judge yourself by that.
No, but then I'd rather be my worst critic than for other people to do that.
There you go.
Do you understand what I mean?
Well, what I'm gonna do, is we touched a lot on us women. Let's touch up on the guys now. Like, there's some comments here about pressure, like guys to be flossing. You know, not even looking after their children. They're not even looking after their children. They're just up on the
the Instagram daddies that only post pictures of their kids
with their kids. And the kid is in the same
acting like
they're
and stuff like that. So how do you think it is Instagram? You know,
I think it's worth for guys. Their habits are more expensive. A girl getting a lace front, she can go and get a £20 one if she has to.
Where,
second hand. It might have been a nice thing.
Second hand
for a guy. For a guy.
Oh, what
his lifestyle got portrayed is more expensive.
No £20, baby.
He's got to be popping bottles. He's got to be having nice cars. He's got to be having the freshest shoes. He can't go Primark and rock that dress for £10 and tell everyone he paid £10 for them.
So do you think guys are doing things like, you know, their brethren's got a nice car and they're going, they're taking pictures
using their uni loans, they're taking out loans, they're not paying their child support, they're not even paying their rent to floss on Instagram. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah. Because I was in a situation, I bought a car, and then my friend took it out, and his friend was there. And next minute on his friend's snap was like, "Oh yeah, we just purchased." And I was thinking, hold on, this is not your car. It's my car. But it was like, I think just for the kind of, he didn't have a car, just for the kind of social media, I just want people to see that I'm doing this. And I'm thinking to myself, you have to go that extreme, on that. For what though? Why? Like,
I feel like,
because no one's gonna see you in that car because you didn't buy it.
It boils down to chicks. They do it all for chicks.
Right, and as women, I think we need to take responsibility for that.
That's true.
Some of us.
I agree.
Some of us, obviously not all of us, because you know we like to talk about
no one has
men,
a man of an oyster card.
Right, so
nah, man, if that man's got an oyster card but he's got substance, I'm down. I've done the bus. I've done the bus with my ex. We went from buses to cars. I've done the struggle.
I think that's what it is with men. They think, you know, men are
too much
to be masculine, so and they feel like they need to provide.
Yeah.
If they're out here looking like they can't provide, they feel the pressure and stuff like that.
Provider's not Hennessy and
exactly.
But it's a chick magnet.
True.
And we have to say it's a chick magnet.
Yeah, but what kind of chicks? What kind of chicks are you attracting?
That's the point.
The fast lane chicks that are just there for the bottles and the lubes and the whatever.
They are. I'm just gonna holler in your DMs. These men hollering in your DMs, going trying their luck, and you realise that they've just hollered probably 50 other women that same day.
They're fishing. Just to see who bites the bait. That's exactly what it is. And I feel like guys like that, the Insta guys or the F boys or whatever.
And the point is, like, for some people, it actually works.
Yeah, it does. But that's what I'm saying. It's the type of chicks. Like, some guys will have a vast amount of girls, but the quality of them is rubbish. They're trash.
That's what
do you understand?
You know, some girls, a lot of girls, there is a lot that do accept the DM thing. Do go with the guy, meet up with the guy. So it does work. And at the end of the day is when something is working for someone, you're not going to blame them to kind of go back to it.
So if you're superficial, that's what you're going to do. You're going to attract superficial, and that's what works. That's what gets the likes.
Listen, can I say something? Can I just have my opinion quickly? I just feel like, even though as women we need to accept responsibility for how men act, a man needs to accept responsibility for how he portrays himself. And when I say that, I mean, if you're going to flash around bags and bags of money in front of a woman and then expect her to not want your money, you cannot get mad about that, because that's what you've shown her from the get-go. Men like to start something off on do you know what, I'm gonna buy her £1,000 shoes and blah blah blah, but then 3 months later when she's asking you for Louboutins for £700, you don't want to buy it, you want to buy her £10 Primark shoes. That's not how it works. You have to start as you need to go on, and that's what men tend to forget to do. You can't start in one respect and then think, do you know what, I can switch it up. No, that's not how it works.
It's
consistency.
Literally. And men, some men, sorry, I don't want to
generalize.
But some men, there are some good ones out there.
Good seeds there.
You have to understand and accept responsibility for, you are at times what you attract, and if you are putting it out there in every gal's DM, or you've got pictures and you're showing the bottom of your red shoes, like, what do you expect? You're gonna attract a certain type of girl. Do you understand? A girl that's gonna want your money, a girl that's gonna want you to
but don't you think sometimes they want those type of women?
They do, but then they complain.
You
can't pick a
How do you feel on that? How do you feel? Does it
it doesn't bother me, because I got a good, I think I pick good men, so I don't.
You got a good one?
Yeah, I do. So like, I don't feel like I have to. I don't
the beans.
I ain't going into all of that. But like, no, I feel like you have to take responsibility for your own self, innit? So, you know there's fuckboys out there, but you can't go out and go, oh well, he's a fuckboy. You knew how he acts. Don't try to change a man. You can't change a man.
But girls, on the flip side, let me just say, a lot of guys are very good at pretending and presenting themselves as something they're not. I'm not gonna lie, I've been victim to that. I don't care. I've been catfish. I've been whatever you want to call it, niggerish, catfish. I've been there, done that, got the t-shirt, got the 2 pickney. Let me be real with you, like, I don't care. You can't spill tea on me if I spill it myself. Like, at the end of the day, guys will pre you, they'll suss out what kind of girl you are, they'll see what you want, what you're into, and even if they're not on that, let's say for example I meet a dude and I've said to him I want a relationship, he doesn't want that, but because he knows that's what I want, he pretends.
Just to get the
and so just to be in that predicament with me or situation with me, and then 6 months down the line it's not working and we're both sitting there wondering why. Rude boy, you're fake and you're a fraud. Do you understand? And now you've wasted my time, feelings are hurt, and then what happens? Do you understand? Like, so a lot of the time, yeah, fair enough, us women, we need to accept someone for what they are and blah blah blah, but a lot of the time a lot of men are fake and they pretend.
But sometimes you've got to listen and watch movements. A lot of people don't listen and watch. You've got to study people, you know.
You do.
And it's not all studying people. It's all little things they do. You've got to be like, hold on a minute.
Pretend that we can't see it.
Yeah, don't be petty. Don't look at things as petty.
Or some people don't show you themselves till certain situations come up. Because at the end of the day, you could have been with a guy for a year, everything's rosy, and then let's say God forbid you fall pregnant, and then you're like, even though you've had the discussion of, oh, what would you do if you got pregnant? You can only say it, but once you're in the situation, it's a whole nother thing.
Mad.
Can you imagine? 6 months
changes his Instagram, changes his Twitter.
The number you're calling
can't get hold of him nowhere.
Sometimes I feel like maybe the women like the bad though.
Some women.
I think a lot of women like the bad.
Yeah.
It's more attractive.
This goes on what we was talking about earlier. Yeah. It's a fact that if you are presented with a bad boy and a good boy, as a woman, you are automatically going to gravitate to the bad boy. I don't know what it is about the bad boy that girls like, but it's very hard, and that's why people
is it because they feel a bit more like protectors? Is it because they feel a bit more like protectors when they're bad?
I don't know.
When you got John and his little,
it's that alpha male thing. At the end of the day, it's natural.
More manly.
Yeah, it's natural.
When a good guy doesn't seem like that, you feel like if a guy is to you, he's gonna get punched.
Okay.
Beat up the guy for
no one wants to be the person like protecting their man or punching up man on the road for your man.
There's a difference.
What is that?
It's true. That's dead, pussy. That is dead.
No, it's my opinion. I'm being so serious. What is that? What? So someone tries to. Have you not seen those memes? If someone tapped your girl's bum, what would you do?
Like that. Hey,
what you do?
Missy, you wouldn't ride for your man?
I would ride for mine in different ways, but obviously we're on Insta Live, so I can't say too much again. but no.
There's differences and there's levels to this bad boy, good boy stuff. And that's the thing. A bad boy doesn't mean that he's a road man and shots drugs and da-da-da-da. Do you know what I mean? It's not like that, because you can have a bad boy that is a good guy. And that's what we forget. Like, not every bad boy is doing.
So you kind of want him to look like he's about it, but not be about it.
Yeah, well, no.
Man, basically, he's got to be Clark Kent, but he's got to be Bruce Wayne's money, but then he's got to be Batman too. So Clark Kent on the outside, Bruce Wayne's coin, and then Batman when it comes to the. You get me?
A man just needs to know when to switch it up. There's a difference between a bad guy punching up his gal and a bad guy knowing how to look after his woman. There's a difference. You just have to have some balance.
Man that knows how to articulate himself and put punctuation marks in the right place.
You can be rude to me when we're at home, babes, but when you're with my family, you need to articulate that.
A big man pass the salt, please, man.
Do you know what I mean? Like, to be honest, it's too...
It's difficult, innit?
I'm gonna ask a little funny question. Have any of us ever stalked any Instagram pages?
What do you mean,
maybe Morris? Like, I'm not gonna checked out Morris Chestnuts and.
Oh no, I was gonna say when I go for a job, I always stalk my people. I always stalk my employer.
I'd rather not know.
I go on Twitter, I go on, I find them on everything because I can chat shit in the interview. So I can find something in common.
Yeah, that's good. That's like research about the company or that you want to work for.
Yeah, I find it for some who I think is gonna interview me.
Yeah.
Find out what they talk about on their personal pages, so I can say, oh well, I do that too.
Oh, so you're trying to appeal to their.
You never meet a guy and like,
oh my god,
and then you go on his page to check him out for.
Let me know
everything.
I do that all day.
I do.
Shan is my connect. Shan is my connect. Yeah. Any man I want to find out, that's my girl.
I want to look at your mom as well. I want to look at your grandma's Facebook. I want to know everything.
Your grandma's Facebook. Your grandma's. So you better just watch out still.
Nah, Shan is the chick. Real talk.
The reason why social media is deemed as quite bad is because South London is too small. You don't want to do up pretending because what, she's got 2,000 followers. You think I won't find your ass in there? I will find you. I will find you.
So hold on. You go on other girls to find your man who's following her.
She is.
How do you think about that? You know the likes bit where you see that your man's been liking their girl.
I don't even go on that page.
Does that matter?
I don't go on that page.
I'm not bothered by that. Why?
I don't go on that page.
Hold on, Instagram is the pre. But why? Instagram's the pre.
Yeah.
If I want to like a man's page, I want to like a man's page. Man can't tell me nothing.
No, but do you know what it is? Do you know what it is? Do you know what? I think it's different. Where girls like a picture, remember, girls aren't always the initiators. Let me put this out there. My ex was an initiator. And him liking bare girls' pictures, I didn't see that. But after a while, a friend of mine, I won't say no names, she was the one who presented it to me like, raw, like, look how much. And then it turned out he was DMing. So remember, men are visual creatures. If you're seeing something you like, are you telling me you're not gonna jump in the DMs? Go on, someone comment and lie. I'll wait. Exactly.
And lie.
Yeah. Come on, man.
To be honest, I don't date a guy who likes Instagram like that.
No. Do you know what?
My next man can't be on social media.
Yeah, my man's on social media.
Just re-clarify what I was saying, because to me, Instagram is not that deep. Instagram is for liking. If my man is liking naked girls, I don't have a problem with that, because that is what it's for. The point I'm trying to make is a lot of people think they can get away with certain things on social media. And when you get to like cheating and stuff.
Yeah, but then Shan, if he's liking naked girls' pictures, that's not good.
Yeah. Between the good guys and the bad guys. What if you see your guy's a really good guy and he's liking up naked pictures?
Yeah, but then the thing is here, some guys will see a naked picture and like it, and some guys will see it and like it in their head and not physically do it. To some girls, physically liking it. To some girls, physically liking that picture. To some girls, physically liking that picture is disrespectful, especially if you can see that I'm gonna see it. I don't know. Some girls are like that.
But he like
maybe you don't have bigger fish to fry. Remember, everyone's life's different. To some people, that's a big deal, and to some girls, it's not.
Page and what? So what are you gonna do? Go beat up Bernie?
I mean,
got eyes. In a relationship doesn't mean you can't look at nobody else. If you're touching, that's the problem.
Yeah, but then some guys don't know the difference. In them looking, it makes them want to go and do.
With them then.
But then you won't know till you know, innit? How are you gonna know that?
But then that means you should thank Instagram for the thing.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
But the thing about it is, social media. We'll talk about the bad stuff, but it's done for good things as well. You campaign on it. Black Lives Matter. And all that. It all happens. Social media is a good thing as well.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
It allows you to
and it helps you to reach a demographic of people like for good things, not just bad.
It's not just bad as well.
I think so, and I think, you know, it does help you kind of see that person's life. Sometimes like people want to go to a relationship, they go check it out. To be honest, my partner said that when he saw my Instagram, he was like, I don't know if I'm gonna have to deal with this. That's what he said.
At least he was honest.
But because me, I'm a performer, so I have this kind of Beyonce style in my other life, and he was like, this girl looks crazy. But he got to know me beyond that, and it's a different person. So what it is you have to take it as a pinch of salt when you're watching it. And be like, okay.
Can I pose a question then?
Yeah, sure you can.
If you're in a, okay, we got a call coming.
Oh, we got a call.
Oh wow.
Yep.
We don't do unknown number. Oh, there's a number. Caller, can you hear us? Hello?
What?
Hello?
Oh dear. Do you want to call back if
Must be one of my side pieces just called me right now. I just dropped some joking.
So let me pose a question. If you're in a relationship and your partner has a problem with you being on social media because of the man them, and we're talking obviously it's girl shit, so we're going to talk about us. Because of the man them that comment on your pictures and the ones that are constantly liking, you know, there's always that one or two guys that are always under every picture and every comment. Would you stop your social media for your partner?
No. Because at the end of the day, if it was there before you, that's something you knew that I was already doing. And at the end of the day, I have no control over what people choose to post. What I do have control over is what I post or what I choose to react or respond to them. Most of the times, if it's something really terrible, like, oh yeah, man wants to dig that out, I'll delete it.
Yeah, that's
Do you understand? I will never entertain it by replying or liking the comment. Well, now that you can like it. But I am not giving up my social media.
Here we go. Second time round. Hello,
caller.
Hello. Yo, what's up? Am I live,
Yeah. Please do not swear.
Okay, twist out my mum first, innit? Big up my mum, innit? One time.
Wow.
I just want to say, I left a comment, but I don't think you girls kind of like responded or answered it.
Sorry.
You know when girls get chatting, you know us can't see.
No, that's fine, that's fine. I love the show so far. I just wanted to basically obviously comment about social media.
Okay.
That's good.
And my question is, I put it out there before, my question was, do you think social media has more pressure on women than men?
I think it's both. I don't think it's more.
I think it's equal, but I'm not gonna lie, sometimes it tilts slightly towards men. Because girls don't have so much pressure to wear red bottoms and drive like Range Rovers and stuff.
Yeah, it's a different pressure. I just think it's a different.
Yeah, it's an old men.
So it's a different.
You know?
Yeah. Oh,
there's a pressure.
Wow, yeah.
They're going to Dubai to do escort work. They're doing it.
Yeah.
I feel like there is a pressure.
There is a pressure definitely for both sexes, but I think with men, I think the pressure with men is different because it's physical things. Whereas with us, it's about our bodies and how we change ourselves. You lot can go out and buy the things that make it pressurable for the Instagram. Do you get what I mean? Whereas us, if our hair's not done or our bodies aren't intact, that's us. That's on us.
Do you think so? Because girls want to get to Dubai. Girls want to go to Aruba.
But isn't it down to, let's say if you've got a partner, but isn't it down to your partner to make you feel secure, make you feel beautiful?
But sometimes it's beyond your partner's control. Sometimes it's beyond your partner's control. Your insecurities sometimes lay within you. And no matter what your partner does, it will be there until you love yourself and you're at peace with yourself. Trust me. You could have a good guy that doesn't look elsewhere, makes you feel like a queen. If you look in that mirror and you don't see the same thing he sees, no matter what he says, it will not work.
I also do believe there is women that see themselves as a queen, but I think the pressures of social media and what's out there, it can make somebody so strong that does feel like a queen question themselves. Yeah. Because it's like, so, and especially if your man is liking up all these things and that girl doesn't look specifically like you, or it's all over the place, and then you're like, oh well, if he's looking at that, maybe he's not really happy with me. Even though man like everything.
Would you not agree that I feel that sometimes obviously on social media girls put pressure on themselves because at the end of the day you lot are comparing yourselves with this person and that person.
100%.
I think that we judge each other more than the man. I think that we're a bit more critical. I think we think the men want all of this, but really sometimes they don't. But we've just put it in our minds.
As nasty as this is going to sound, as nasty as this is going to sound, I agree with that, because there are a lot of men that are with women and you look at them and like, raw, he's with her. That just goes to show that pressure is from us, not men, because some men are with a woman that we class as basic and they're happy with her. So why are we, where did all this pressure come from to look like the baddest bitch?
I think it's like media. I think it's media videos. I think it's Rick Ross's videos, all that.
What do you mean by basic?
I don't know if you're watching on the live, but I sort of did the rabbit ears, because to me that term basic, to one man basic varies to another. So that's why I put it out there. Like, some people will call basic a girl who doesn't put in the extra effort with her appearance, so she's just fine with packing up her hair in one, not wearing makeup and just flinging on a tracksuit. To me, there's nothing wrong with basic, because everyone has basic days. I've got basic days, but my basic days to some girls is extravagant, because I like to look good, and it's not for man. I like to look good for me, because I know I never used to look like this. I was a bit of an ugly duckling when I was younger, so now it's my time to shine. The glow up is real, baby. But I think sometimes people's basic is sometimes judged on themselves. So some women think that they are basic, the shit, and they're like, that girl isn't hotter than me, so she's basic. And sometimes it's people who think like that. I don't tend to think like that, but I mean, some women do feel like, oh, she doesn't look better than me, so she must be basic. Why is he with her? Because I feel like I would be it. But you know what? We've been on this as well, we've been on this. We've been on this so long. We've been driving. We're gonna wrap it up now, guys. I hope you had a wicked journey with us.
Guys, make sure you comment Muse Beauty even.
Muse Beauty.
Obviously there's chances to win the prize.
Put it in the comments. Muse Beauty, put it in the comments. Make sure you follow the Long Drive Home. Make sure you keep in touch where we always like different topics. Obviously this was the girls edition. So I know this one is turn up. But thank you guys. Thank you for joining us. Have a good Sunday.
I think it's called Muse Me as well. In the comments, Muse Me.
Muse Me. Was it said? Yeah, no, there was she said Muse Beauty, but Muse Me. So quick out introduction. Tell them what your Instagram is again, just so they remember from
Missy Brown Skin. Skin on everything.
Lacey_V on everything.
Leah Ifia on everything.
And at D-Lush Music, we're out. Peace out. Have a nice Sunday.
Mwah, mwah, mwah.
And we'll see you again.